Hey, what's up everybody? I'm Jason, the CEO of Books and Brews. I'm outside the Books and Brews Mothership where it all started. And our YouTube channel, our second video I think we ever did here was called What Is This Place? Where I talked a little bit about the confusion that people get when they first come to Books and Brews. And that was multiple years ago now, and things have changed a lot inside. So I'd like to give you guys a tour. Check out Books and Brews, so when you think, what is Books and Brews? I can send you this video. Let's check it out. Our front room here has changed a lot recently, but then also over the years. So this is an old office warehouse space. So you see behind me, this is where they used to have the offices, and we tore those out. And initially we had bookcases all intermixed with tables. And then as time went on, we needed more table space because more people were coming. We took some of the books out, and then I also extended the books up the wall here. So started out with low bookcases, and I kind of kept going up as I pushed stuff out to the wall. Over here in this corner, as you can see, our Kickstarter wall. It's a thing that's going to be up there. It'll be up there forever. So I did a Kickstarter when we first opened. Really helped us get started. So it's a permanent reminder, especially for me, that took a lot of people to get this thing started, and everyone contributed in a lot of different ways, whether it was volunteering their time or a few bucks to help us. It was all a group effort. So we have a little kids area here. When we first opened, I was a stay-at-home dad for a couple years, and it was really important to me to have a kid-friendly area where there's cool stuff for the kids to do. So it's not a ton of stuff, but there's kids' books, so a little bit of toys, there's some retro video games, there's something to keep kids busy, keep them happy, and let them roam freely. The one thing you'll notice when you first walk in any of our stores is that there's no hostess, there's no assigned seating. It's open, it's find your own seat. With the bookcases and that concept and everything else we have, whether it's board games like you see over here, we're big into board games, you got a case. It's all about getting people up and giving them license to move around. Whereas in the restaurant industry today, it's very hostess to assigned seat, don't move unless you have to go to the bathroom. And for us, we want to try to get strangers interacting with each other. We think that people come out and they want to meet other people. And it's hard to do as an adult. It's hard to make friends when you're an adult. So that's one of the things that we want to try to help out with here. And everything we do from the floor plan on up is designed around getting people to interact with each other. So that's one of the things, one of the ways we do it. So let's check out the rest of the place. As you can see, what I'm wearing here, Mug Club for life. Mug Club's very important to us. We have another Mug Club t-shirt, and our beer makes you smarter, one of our slogans. We also have the out of print clothes, which take a lot of vintage design work from a lot of books. So see on our game shelf, you see we have all these tote bags but out of print. We also just started carrying some new books, so it's starting small, but you can see all the Harry Potters and some of our new stuff. It's nothing major, but it's kind of a start for us to start carrying new books. Everything else is used, and you can buy them for $3 each. They're donated by members in our Mug Club membership. You can use us as a book exchange for life, all of our stores. So this is our mission statement, a place for people without a place, trying to find people that you're into music, you have no outlet for that. You're into board games, you have no outlet for that. You know, maybe you have a book club and you have nowhere to meet. Maybe you're just a little socially awkward and you feel weird going to other places to meet people. These are all the type of things that we're trying to provide for people. National High Five Day.
Oh, come on. You move. You have to look at the elbow.
I'll do it with my left hand, it's very hard. So as you can see back here, it was just an old warehouse. Originally back here, this is where we did all of our live music until it got really cramped, but it's cool to look at now. We got some lights burned out, that's why it's a little dark in here, but it's funny to look at now how kind of full we have here, bookcases and stuff. It was all bare when we first opened, bare walls. We didn't even have a chalkboard. Trying to get open, spending as little money as possible. The story here with the kitchen is when we first opened, the Indiana laws said you had to have hot sandwich, hot soup, coffee, milk, and tea. So I figured if I'm gonna do it, rather than just kind of skimming by, I'm gonna at least do it. I'm gonna have a panini press, have a sandwich cart, we're gonna do charcuterie boards, we're gonna do grilled cheese sandwiches, and it really turned into a way bigger part of the business than I thought. And then our subsequent locations have much bigger kitchens. But you can see this is literally an 8x8, 8x10 kitchen. Show you guys our brew house. Say hi, Kyle.
Hey.
They're 55-gallon Blickman pots. Our control panel was built by a Mug Club member, Pete. Shout out, Pete. So about 6 months into business, I was running out of space with the brewery, and so the space next door was open, and I was like, man, if I don't expand now, I'm gonna lose this space. I felt like if someone leased out the space next to me, I was gonna be totally hosed on expansion. So I leased it out a little bit before I was ready, and as you can see, this used to be drywalled in when I first moved in. So at first we just put a door in it, literally just a door, and then people would find their way over there when we got busy, just literally with nowhere to sit or stand. So then I put folding tables and chairs, some days running to Home Depot to grab more chairs, folding chairs, just so people had a place to sit. And then eventually people kept coming in, and I had to add air conditioning because there wasn't even air conditioning over here. And then eventually I built some extra furniture and also to hide our cold room. So now we have a stage, built our stage. Shout out School of Rock Fishers, who's the sponsor for our stage now. Here, we do open mics, we do live music, we do trivia on the stage now, and bingo. So we try to do something every night of the week. Group activities, everything we do here is trying to be social, nothing oppressive. Shut up and listen. Everything is trying to get people involved, again, trying to get strangers to engage. So built the stage much later and moved music over here, and that really helped us control the flow, because otherwise things kept getting really jammed up at the bar. So now we have, the flow naturally comes over here for trivia or bingo or those type of events. But as you can see, this was the reason I expanded to begin with. There's a walk-in cooler behind here, and it's kind of an eyesore, so I covered it up with bookcases. Later we added this cool barrel aging room, and right now we have a bunch of bottles and stuff in here as well, bomber bottles, and we're aging some beers and souring some beers, so that's pretty cool. So another cool thing about this location, you see the reason the wall is big and white blank right here is because we show movies. That was me with the paint roller. Literally, that was as high as I could reach with the paint roller. But we have a projector that shoots, and we do movies here called classic movies, stuff like Purple Rain. We showed Breakin' last week, Bill and Ted's Excellent Adventure this week, stuff like that. Scott Pilgrim. Yes, Brandon reminded me of Scott Pilgrim. We do that every Friday at 10:30. So we're just about ready to film our podcast, so check out Nana Brew the podcast. We do episodes every Thursday on iTunes or Libsyn or wherever else you find podcasts, your podcast app on your phone. Thanks for checking us out. Come to the Mothership. Say hi to us. We're always hanging out. This is where the franchise group hangs out, so come say hi to us. We're here all the time. Cheers.